People are working harder than ever, and I believe if you work hard, you gotta play hard. So I am always in search of good food, good drink, and a good smoke. I'm Steve Young. No, not that guy. This guy. And like most folks, I am not a millionaire playboy, but I do enjoy the good things that life has to offer. So I try to find those things without breaking the bank. Because at the end of the day, I believe everybody deserves a taste of the good life. The sweet aroma of a good cigar and the taste of a fine rum. It immediately whisks you away to the warm, humid airs of Havana. If you're gonna do a show about good food, good drink, and a good smoke, you gotta start in Cuba, right? Well, imagine you can't get to Cuba. Where's the next best place to get a good cigar? At the world's largest gathering of cigar growers and retailers on the planet. Right here in New Orleans, baby. Get ready for a taste of the good life. So I'm talking with my buddy Tracy at Truly Cigars in Georgia. He tells me I should check out the cigar show in New Orleans. So I hop on my Jeep, take off. 10 hours or so later, I'm there, and I'm hungry. So I asked some folks on the street, where do I find some good food? And they say, Crescent City Brew House. So now I'm there, and I'm hanging with Brewmaster Wolf Kohler in this historic groovy old building that dates back to the 1700s.
When we took it over, it had been a fur and hide warehouse for its last 50 years. And then we transformed it into what you see today, 20 years ago. We've got a couple of awards for this renovation. What my intent was to maintain as much as possible of the original beauty of it, as you can see in those brick walls, which we just tugged. And we have another claim to fame. This used to be the outhouse for the whole block.
That's awesome. So after the history lesson, it was time to get down to some good food.
So the stuffed shrimp are stuffed with crab meat and breadcrumbs and jalapeno peppers, really nice. And that is a stuffing here. See that crab meat in there? Oh, it's succulent. Eating and drinking are the three best things in life. A good meal without a glass of wine or without a glass of beer is almost incomplete.
That's really good, and you drink the Pilsner on that. Because I got a big boost of spice going on the back of my tongue and my throat, and it's coming down, and I drink a little of that Pilsner, and I'm like completely settled out. Before we even finish the first dish, Wolf's got me moving on to number 2, but I ain't complaining.
The tuna should be medium rare because it's like a good steak, you know. You don't want to, look at this.
Right, yeah.
You don't want to overcook a tuna because it tastes like it comes out of a can. And then, you know, use a little bit of that. There's a little portobello in there. Good.
They're fantastic. I'm not sure if I like that or not. I'm gonna have to take another
okay.
quick taste here.
Yeah, you should.
On that one.
You definitely should. You know, this is one of the things about the brew house.
See that?
We are.
The way that's cooked, that's just fantastic.
People come in here and they think we're a brew pub, and they don't have very high expectations to when it comes to food, and most people are very pleasantly surprised at the quality of food we are serving. I think we need to get Marty in here because he's salivating.
Now, it would be a little boring, and frankly, quite nonsense to explore good food unless it's followed by good drink. It's not too long until I find myself swamped in the spirit of New Orleans, too. Well, go on, check it out. Get your own drink. As you drive down off Elysian Fields in the Warehouse District in New Orleans, nestled between a stone quarry and a sheet metal factory, lies one of New Orleans' nice little hidden gems. This is where they make Old New Orleans rum. Now, there's only about a dozen or so rum distilleries in all of America, but this here is one of the most awarded and decorated ones. I'm going in. Let's have a taste. Lined with stacks of oak barrels, The Old New Orleans Rum Factory welcomes all visitors to a grand tour of the process and traditions of rum making, led by a master distiller. Now, while the tour is full of interesting and informative facts, my new friends and I soon remember the real reason why we're there. Let's get to drinking. Now, the same distiller who led the tour is now pouring up the drinks. This one here, the Cajun Spice, that's the one that's won Best Flavored Rum.
Best flavored rum in the world for the past 4 years in a row.
Best flavored rum in the world.
It's
good.
We actually just got that news back about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, is that right?
For this year. Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Now, what's I think maybe you might notice there's a bunch of money sitting on Notch's left breast over there. What's that all about?
It's my birthday. You know, it's an old New Orleans tradition.
Yeah.
So just go around, pin a few dollars to my chest, see what happens.
I'll have to snag some money in a minute from the camera guy there, Marty, since he had me leave my wallet in the car. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Cheers. Good drink. Goodbye. Tour's done. But we're still drinking. With a slogan like "Let the good times roll," you can just imagine the kind of people and places I run across in my search for the good life. I'm still drinking. Marty's drinking. Go watch this. It's fun.
Be expressive!
Okay, so after all these tasty distractions, we finally get down to work. The reason we came to New Orleans in the first place, the largest cigar convention on the planet. In this place, packed with thousands of cigar aficionados, I was lucky to make friends with a true legend, a musician, composer, and creator of fine cigars, Avo Avazian.
You know, at 16 years old, music was so important for me. One thing I've learned, anything that I do, I have to do it with passion, and you know, I can fool anybody, but I can't fool myself. You have to have a reason in life, to something to work for. And I have applied it for my music. I still play every day at home. For me, maybe cigars fill my pocket, but music fills my soul. Music, cigars, this is what life is.
This is what life is all about.
You know, Avo's got it right. During my time in the Big Easy, I enjoyed the simple pleasures life has to offer. I found good food, good drink, and a good smoke. But most importantly, I met good people. Now that's a taste of the good life.